계시고요. 피디님은 롱블랙 시키셨어요.
안녕하세요.
롱블랙, 한국에서는 아메리카노라고 하잖아요. 근데 여기서는 롱블랙이라고 해요. 그래서 조금 한국에 있는 아메리카노보다는 더 씁쓸한 맛이 강할 수는 있는데 위에 아로마 향이나 이런 것들은 굉장히 좋고요. 저는 사실 자주 카푸치노를 마시진 않는데 오늘 아침에 좀 당이 땡겨서 네, 카푸치노를 시켰습니다. 네. 맛이요? 제가 늘 마시는 그 맛이지 않겠냐마는 시크릿 가든 생각나세요?
Hi.
Is it Elise?
Yeah,
Ash. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So Ash is one of our head Discover Bondi guides today. So she's so
exciting. Yeah, it is exciting. You guys
And
have
the
the
beautiful
perfect
weather.
day. How nice is this?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great. So what we're going to do is we'll just go for a walk down towards the surf club. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of Bondi and surf lifesaving. And then we'll go inside and maybe there might be a surprise in there. You might get to meet a surf lifesaver.
Ooh.
Okay?
Yeah, cool. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
Great. Okay, so Bondi is a very busy beach. We can get up to 50,000 people down here on a 50,000 people down here on a busy day. And to keep the beaches safe, the lifesavers and the lifeguards, they set up red and yellow flags on the beach. They indicate a safe area to swim. Now, an interesting fact about the red and yellow flags is nobody has ever drowned between the red and yellow flags. So if you ever come down to Bondi Beach or any beach where there are flags like this, red and yellow flags, that's the safest spot to swim. What makes it so safe is it's shallow there. There's more sand, so you can stand, and the waves will break here. Have you heard of a rip before?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
so a rip is probably the dangerous area of the beach, okay? A rip is where the water flows back out to sea,
Yep.
okay? Now the
But
way
they can take us to the ocean.
take us out. It doesn't take us to New Zealand, but it takes us out the back.
Yeah.
So the way you identify a rip is there's less waves and the water is darker because it's deeper. Now if you're not confident in swimming, you see the part where the waves aren't breaking and you think that's the safe area. Okay? But that's the dangerous area. That's where the rip is. That's where the water flows back out to sea. The flags are safe, it's shallow, best spot to swim. There's actually a way you can also spot rips. See the board down this end of the beach? I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a board down there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The lifeguards have set up a board and a sign to show you later. The board and sign on that is the dangerous current. The sign says dangerous current, no swimming. And the board is there in case they need to rescue someone. Sometimes the lifeguards can do 150 rescues in one day with like one spot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just quickly, a lot of people swim at Bondi, but the most popular spot probably surfing. A lot of people love coming down here for surfing, which is what you're going to be doing today.
Yes.
Exactly. So you can't surf in the red and yellow flags, but you can surf when the waves are breaking here, follow down the other end of the beach. Yeah.
Only
Swimming between the flags. Yeah, surfing outside of the flags, but still in a very safe area.
Yeah.
It's really
Yes, in
You do?
Korean, yes.
Yeah, but and it's the sound that it
Yeah.
makes. So it's a crashing sound. Bondi is an Aboriginal word.
Yes, yes.
And how the Aboriginals came up with the sound, on a very big day, the waves can get up to 18 feet. Big, strong waves.
Oh.
And when the Aboriginals first came down to Bondi, it was all sand dunes all around here. And the sand dunes created the amphitheatre sound. And the waves crashed. It would sound like Bondi. Alright, so that's where it got the name.
Right. So 18 feet?
Up to 18 feet. Very rare though. Very rare. Very rare. Maybe once a year. Yeah, maybe once every 2 years. Mostly this is quite big for Bondi. Okay? Normally Bondi is even smaller than this. Yeah. So the Aboriginal people, the Kiora tribe, were the original founders, the original owners of the beach.
Yeah. So the Kiora
Kiora tribe.
Kiora tribe. 여기 살고 있던 원주민들의 부족 이름이 키오라 부족이라고 보시면 되세요.
So after we had the Aboriginals down here, we had the Europeans.
Yes.
Okay. Now to get down to the beach, it was very tricky. You have to bring your horse and cart down here.
Before,
Okay?
yeah.
So
From up the hill down to here.
to down here. So they actually gave all this land to one man, and he built a road from Bondi Junction down to Bondi Beach.
Only one man.
Well, he's him and his team, but he helped build the road. Yes.
Oh.
The architecture.
So what's the name of him?
William Hall.
William
Hall.
Hall.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he built a road from Bondi Junction down to Bondi Beach. And to thank him, the council actually gave him all this land. And it was in his family from 1810 to 1870. So originally, he allowed access to the beach to the public. But they would come down, and Australians can be very rowdy. Okay, so
Yeah.
they'll leave their rubbish behind and make noise. So he blocked access to the beach. Okay, and when the council found out about this, they reclaimed the land from him. Yeah, and it's a shame for William Roberts and his family, his descendants, because the real estate is very expensive.
Yeah.
You can buy a one-bedroom apartment on the cliffs here for $6 million. Yeah.
여기 또 이렇게 좋은 곳이 있으니까 땅 얘기가 안 나올 수가 없는데 이 본다이 비치가 굉장히 비싼 곳 중에 하나예요. 지금 저 끝에 보이는 절벽 쪽에 있는 아파트들이 많이 보이는데요. 한국으로 치자면 방 하나 있는 아파트가 6 밀리언이면 60억? 그죠? 60억 정도 된다고 보시면 되세요. 저는 과연 살 수 있을까요?
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Too much money, right, exactly. But after the council reclaimed the land, they opened the beach to the public. Okay? Now, Europeans didn't understand the ocean. They weren't familiar with it. And as I explained to you, Elise, with the riffs, because the riffs have less waves breaking, so people who don't understand the ocean, they think that's the safe area. So the Europeans would go swimming and they'd get themselves into trouble. Okay, and when they would get into trouble, sometimes they were lucky. There used to be military men who would train in the sand dunes here, so they'd be running along the beach. If they saw them drowning, they would go out and rescue them and bring them back to the beach. Yeah, and it was these men that started the Surf Lifesaving Club, which I'll take you into in a moment, the Surf Lifesaving Club. So it started
the
off...
military started like
The military men, yeah. So they started off with just a handful of people, and now there are over 100,000 members in Australia alone. So we're going to go inside that club now.
Yep.
It was built in 1907.
1907, more than 100.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. It's 110 people, almost.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll go inside now and have a look. It is a members only club, but today you're with me, so I can take you in. Exclusive VIP guest.
Thank you. 오늘 사실은 저기는 그 멤버들만 들어갈 수 있는 곳인데요. 제가 오늘 애쉬랑 같이 있기 때문에 들어갈 수 있습니다. 그럼 같이 가실까요?
Okay, so welcome to Bondi Surf Club.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yep.
proud history in this surf club. As I said, to be in this club, you do have to be a member.
Yes.
Yep. But today, you're an honorary member. Okay?
Thank you.
So to join the surf club, you have to do your bronze medallion. It's a course. Okay.
Right, so they need to go some racing?
So yeah, so we do theory. So we teach you practical skills. So first aid, resuscitation, things like that. But also you have to be quite fit as well.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to rescue someone with a board, a shoe, and then in the assessment they make you do a timed run, swim run. Okay.
So normally how long does it take
To do the course. So the course takes 2 months, and at the end of the 2 months you're assessed.
Right.
Okay. And then every year after that you're reassessed. So even when you're qualified, you have to do the test once a year again.
Once a year.
Yeah, to re-qualify. Yeah. And you can do that. There are people in this club in their 60s who still patrol, and 70s. So as long as you can pass the test,
Yep.
you can keep being a lifesaver.
I see.
Yeah.
Can anybody
Become a lifesaver.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone can join. Anybody can. Once you turn 15, you can do your bronze medallion. So you could come from Europe, you could come from Asia, anywhere in the world. As long as you do the course, you can become a lifesaver. Prince Charles and Camilla are actually honorary members of this surf club as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so they've never actually been in this surf club, but they're members. Yeah.
Oh.
And so once you do your bronze medallion, you become part of this surf club. And you come down to the beach one weekend out of every month and you volunteer your time. Okay, so once
Is
you
it the compulsory or even volunteer things?
so it's yeah, if you want to be in the club, you have to patrol and be part of the surf lifesaving movement. So yes,
Oh, okay.
you have to do the patrols. One weekend out of every month, and it's only 6 hours shift, so it's not a lot of time. So during the week, a lot of people have full-time jobs. They're people who are a
that's right.
doctor, a lawyer, or a student even.
Yep.
And then they come down on the weekends, and this is how they give back to the community. And as I said to you, the beach gets very busy.
Yeah.
So the way you identify a surf lifesaver, these uniforms.
그 지금 오늘도 조금 사람이 많았는데 뭐 여름이 되면 당연히 더 많은 사람들로 이렇게 본다이 비치가 붐빌 텐데요. 근데 거기서 이제 서프 라이프 세이버를 구분하는 방법은 이 유니폼을 입으신 분.
So guess what? You get to wear the uniform today.
Me?
Yes, you get to wear the uniform.
오케이.
Alright, so
제가 한번
your size.
입어보도록
That's good.
할게요.
Here you go. That's for you.
Thank you. 어떻게 괜찮나요?
Yep.
So just put it on?
Pop it straight on.
Alright.
Somebody, you take your uniform off and you just wear your swimwear because it's quite heavy if you get your uniform wet.
Yep.
So if you're rescuing someone, they can see your hat and they feel reassured.
아하.
And the people in your team on the beach can see you and make sure you're safe as well.
지금 유니폼이 이렇게 티셔츠하고 모자가 이렇게 있는데 그러니까 꼭 모자가 필요한 거네요. 왜냐면 실제로 사람 구하러 들어갈 때는 이 옷을 벗고 드라마나 영화 잘 보셨죠? 저 말고 멋진 오빠들, 멋진 언니들 옷을 벗고 이제 사람 구하러 들어가는데 그러면 이제 수영복을 입고 있으니까 이제 물에 빠진 사람들을 내가 지금 가고 있는지 아닌지 잘 모르잖아요. 근데 모자는 그때 쓰고 있으면 이 모자의 색깔을 보고서 아 나를 구하러 오는구나를 알아챌 수가 있대요.
Okay?
Yep.
And the colors. If you are colorblind, you can actually see the difference between the two colors. So that's why they chose those particular colors.
Every surf life club
Yep.
has different color or same
No,
color?
everybody in the surf lifestyle movement wears the same uniform. So there are 300 clubs across Australia, and every single one of them wears that uniform.
오케이. 그래서 호주에서는 지금 한 300개 정도의 그 서프 라이프 세이빙 클럽이 있는데 전부 다 똑같은 유니폼을 입고 있다고 해요. 그래서 호주에 오시면 비치에 가서 혹시나 이제 어떤 일이 일어나거나 이런 상황이 생기면 요 노란, 빨강 유니폼을 찾아보시면 될 것 같아요.
Okay, now this here is actually a rescue piece of device, or a rescue device. How it works is, when somebody is panicking, when they're drowning, you need to give them something so they don't pull you under the water.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what you give them. You hand it to them, and it keeps them afloat. Okay, and then once you get them holding onto it, you can clip them in. So it becomes like a rescue tube.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so your full uniform today, you're going to hold this one, and I'm going to put this around you like bag. There we go, like a handbag.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
Fantastic. Look at you. You look ready to go.
어때요? 괜찮나요? 오늘 풀 유니폼이라고 하는데 보통 그 경험이 있으실 거예요. 저도 예전에 물에 빠져 죽을 뻔한 경험이 있는데 그 물에 빠지고 그래서 겁을 먹기 시작하면은 막 잡히는 거 다 막 이렇게 끌어당기려고 하잖아요. 그래서 내가 구하러 가는 사람인데도 불구하고 막 저를 막 끌어당겨야 되니까 이제 그때 이 스트리폼을 가지고 이렇게 그 사람의 배에 어쨌든 이거를 들고 있으면 저를 잡아당기지 않겠죠? 그리고 난 다음에 뒤쪽으로 허리로 클립을 해주면 이게 약간 튜브처럼 그래서 물에 뜰 수 있게끔 그렇게 해서 그 사람을 구할 수 있겠죠. 저는 풀 유니폼입니다. 자격증은 아직 없지만.
So apart from this piece of equipment, we also use rescue boards and rescue we call them rubber duckies. Yeah, rubber ducky is an inflatable boat. But yes, so you can rescue people with those, or jet skis. As well.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Those are rescue equipment. So that's rescues, and that's keeping the beaches safe. But it's also very competitive in the surf clubs. So we have competition, and you can have a chance to look around soon. You'll see all the trophies over here.
Okay.
Yeah, and competition hats. So you compete against other clubs. You compete against other clubs in this area, like Sydney area, around the state and around Australia as well.
what?
So yeah, there's lots of competition. We compete in swimming. Who's the fastest swimmer? Who paddles the board the fastest? Who's the fastest runner? And it's all part of keeping fit. But Australians are very competitive, so we turned it into competition.
Okay.
Rescue and resuscitation. Now it's like a big fishing rod. So there's a big bit of rope attached here. And what they used to do is tie this to the strongest lifesaver in the club. That's you today.
Okay. I'm the strongest one.
Okay, so stand in front of me right here. Okay, face the other way. And we wrap it around you like this. So if you're going to, say we're at the beach and someone's drowning, I wrap this around you, okay? And then you go and rescue someone. So Julia, can I use you for my demonstration today?
Am I going to
Yeah, do you want to get rescued?
Which am I pulling in with you?
No, you can be rescued. There you go. All right, so Julia is drowning today. So this is how it works. I want you to swim out to her, and once you have her, spin her around and grab her like this.
Okay. From the back?
Yeah, from the back. And then put your hand straight up in the air like that. Okay? And then I'll know that you need to be pulled in, and I'll start pulling the rope. Okay?
Okay. I'm going to save you.
Okay. Yeah, great. And then I start to pull you back in. There we go.
Oh, I see.
Fantastic. Great. Good. That's it. Here we go. I want to give her a big hug. Let's take that. So this was one of the first pieces of equipment that we used to rescue people. It was quite inefficient though for a couple of reasons. Normally people, well at least, so there'd be two people pulling the line in, there'd be one person pulling this, and then one person rescuing. So 4 people in total for one rescue. So then they replaced that with the boards that we use today, and then from there we used big boats and then jet skis, But this was the first piece of equipment we used. Now just
Like 100 years ago, or
It's an Australian invention, I believe.
The man who invented it must have been fisherman. Looks like a big fishing rod, I think.
That's right, You can get a nice little image of it just there as well. If you won't.
Cool. All right.